Survivor. Yes, I am here with you guys today to discuss Survivor, the song by Parg. Parg. The guy's name is Parg for real, Parg Vardayan, and today we are discussing his song Survivor that has won Depi Evratis. Oh my goodness, I cannot pronounce Evratis. Help me, guys. Evratesil, is that how you pronounce it? Depi Evratesil national selection in Armenia. Now, Armenia is known for its very, very high spots in Eurovision. We are not maybe very, very high spots, but a lot of fandom. A lot of fans of Armenian submissions. Really, last year we had amazing Ladaniva. Who didn't like it? I loved it. I expected it to be where it was, and it rightfully deserved that. We obviously remember Brunette. Brunette did also, quite a great staging and surprised us with beautiful, kind of very feminine kind of track and performance with a little bit of a dance break. Just full of beautiful people and fantastic singers. Is that the case with Survivor? We're gonna find out. You're watching Blogovision. I'm Tatiana Spiteri. Let's go. A strong start, a lot of backs, playback, but I like it. Okay, I understand you're sick of everything, man, but vocally this is very, very unconvincing. This is screamy without singing. This is sort of more speaking than singing for real. Well, he studied theater in Volgograd Institute of Theater and stuff, so probably he's good at, behaving theatrical on stage and reading his lines, but not at singing. Ugh. Can we just stop for a second here? Because unfortunately, vocally, despite actually liking the melody of the song, vocally it lets him down. It does not give him any credit for, jury to praise, for fans to be like, oh, he's a great singer, because Armenians are known for good vocals usually. I know how Eurovision usually goes, and I know how much more singers will be, nervous at actual Eurovision. And on that Eurovision stage, no matter how many times you rehearse and you have your portion of rehearsals, yes. But in this time frame, okay, he's got 3 months now to really do his best to hire the best coaches and vocal trainers to help him out here, because our man is drowning. And with these vocals, he's not going to survive the semifinal. However, what can help him here, and I think it will help, is the actual songwriting, of the song. Obviously, he's one of the singers who wrote the song. He's not the only singer. There's a team of 7, I think, songwriters behind it. So it's a very cleverly written song, very for Eurovision song. That's why in English, obviously, as well. However, staging and vocals need to be improved. But let's move on further. Now, the fact that it contrasts so much, the verses and the choruses, the contrast is commendable, I'm not sure I'm with him. Okay. Okay, I like when he goes da 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 up, da 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 up. What does it give us? Toy. It gives us thumb, at least to me personally. We got a rap part. He just starts laughing in the middle of the song. Very kind of powerful male vibes. Look at me, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor, I'm a forgiver. Yeah. Not the Destiny's Child vocals, I'm afraid, obviously, but it got better throughout the song, and I think I enjoyed it more. Obviously, there is now a lot more playback as the song progresses. Never forget who you are, yeah. We agree. The lyrics are banal, nothing we haven't heard before. Whew. how bad vocally. Yeah? I'm not saying he's not always hitting the notes, but he cannot hold them. He snaps all the time. Who You Are is also not well sung. In terms of how it was written, this like slower rhythm, slower pace will definitely be good for the final notes, yeah? Yes, he actually did it. He actually did it. He got himself together and nailed those final notes. Yeah, this final long didn't lose it. Well done, well done. Now he is climbing up this construction. And is he a bit like later than the playback helping him? Because I had this feeling that he was just like tiny, milliseconds later than he should have sung here. The final note, though, very strong. I'm a survivor. And if and then, on the stage of Eurovision, he decides to actually break something, or, like maybe he's standing in front of some glass kind of wall and he goes, I'm a survivor, and it gets broken. You can easily make this visual effect on TV. You don't have to actually break anything, because Eurovision is nothing if not a TV show. And this one could exactly be staged with more to be done on the TV, kind of superficially as a 3D effects than in actual arena in Switzerland. And the fact that the final note was almost without music, I'm a survivor, very, very strong. He can take this, like a board, for Kung Fu and whatnot and go, I'm a survivor. In the national selection, everybody says the staging sucked quite badly, and the mic, everything related to equipment sucked big time. So Armenia didn't represent their singers, their contestants in the best way, and even the Queen Nation kind of didn't sound as convincing as it could have by Athena, or however you call her. And this has to be improved in so many ways, visually as well as vocally. But visually, there is a lot of room, that you can play with at Eurovision. Obviously you have the right lights, the right equipment, the right team behind you. This here was very kind of low budget, and even though it looks like they had quite a big stage, in fact the stage was not representing the artist, this kind of cross that we're looking at, it does not represent the artist in the best way. And I think it limited their options of how to perform and what to do on stage. This kind of mountain type of construction behind is nothing we haven't seen at Eurovision, so I would rethink it. At Eurovision, we can imagine some kind of a stairs, pedestal, whatnot, but it doesn't have to be during the whole performance. I don't want to see him constantly in front of this pile of whatever that is. Visual effects could certainly help it. He has to think smart here. He's got a big team of songwriters behind him, and with the right staging, it could be a qualifier. I'm not saying it's an easy qualifier. I'm not saying it's a top 5 kind of in qualification. This is definitely not winning its semi-final. No, absolutely not. But it's also probably not gonna flop, because even though vocals, okay, that's one story, but vocals aren't perfect. Not many Eurovision singers this year can boast and be self-proud of their absolutely immaculate, beautiful vocals. In this case, the staging and this kind of, the attitude and the whole theatrical side to the performance, and the melody of the song with this very, very strong contrast, very smart song construction, it can give him the necessary votes from the public. We know that there is no jury. Jury would have buried it. Public are probably not gonna. So I see it progressing to the final. For now, we need to look at the other submissions. We have 21 songs at this point, and probably by the time I put it out, 22. But yeah, we do not have all the 37 tracks yet, and so it's not easy to now predict who passes and who does not qualify. But I think it could continue Armenia's streak of qualification. It is kind of a downgrade compared to last year's Lada Niva and previous like Brunette and Rosaline, yes. But but I think it's a worthy performer. It's a strong kind of persona. On stage, he's very young, but quite convincing. However, if we talk about vocals and overall impression, if you had given the same song, let's say, to Simon, who didn't win this national selection and was so close with this "I bye 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 bye," yeah, I think he could have sung the same song way better, and would have done many more waves, in Eurovision this year. If this passes to the final, and let's say it does, okay, jury will not be in support of Parg. They will not. They will not. They will not. And it will not be like bottom 2 or 3 entries, because people will surely give it some votes. And most probably it's going to land somewhere between place 15 and 20, 21. Yeah, I can actually see jury giving it 0 points. Yes, I can. Maybe even united most of the juries of most countries. But public will probably support it much more. If it supports it in the semi-final, I see it continuing supporting it in the final all the way. And not, of course, to talk about any high position this year, similar to last year's Jaco by Ladaniva, but at the same time, again, yeah, nothing to be sort of disappointed by. I think Armenia has proven to us many times that they can do great staging, and I think this will not be an exception. Somehow I feel that with the right staging, it can it can actually turn us into believers. I'm a believer. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Let me know, guys, what you think. I think we're looking at a potential qualifier. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And this is a safe space to express your opinion. Let's be respectful. Let's not bury each other just for thinking how we think, for reacting how we react. And I wish you the best of the rest of the day. Bye. I'm a survivor.